Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Ultimate Decades Challenge. We are in 1346, just 2 years away from the Black Plague. In the last episode, our heir Romarin and our spare Khalil each welcomed a baby in their respective households, and then we attempted to fix Zane's life by bringing his son Faden back to life, only to be proven once again he is the unluckiest sim in the save file. Not only did Faden come back as a young adult instead of a toddler, but Zane then lost his youngest daughter Zeta to a failed birthday roll. Meanwhile, our open love community sims are still living their best life, woohooing with each other and somehow not getting pregnant. Today, we are starting off with the Townsend family because it happens to be the teen birthday of Stephanie's son, Percival. If all goes well, Percival will be inheriting the blacksmith shop, so I sort of consider him the heir to Stephanie's line. So we're going to go ahead and start with a roll, which usually is not very lucky for us, but hey, life is short. Since this is his teen roll, he only needs to avoid a 7. He's fine. And we also have to roll, is he getting married? He is. And how many baby tries does he get? 12! Really compensating for his mom's low roll. All right, let's go Percival. And his trait was absent-minded. He is now a sunchild, kleptomaniac, an idealist. Well, I guess that could be an interesting contrast. He can't help himself while being an idealist. I don't know. I'm not feeling kleptomaniac. We'll remove that one and re-roll at his next birthday. So being an idealist, we could have him go, I don't know. I'll go for a social aspiration. And what does this guy look like? Oh, of course, they always age up with the dyed hair, don't they? Okay, he looks a lot like himself. Hang on, we're going to take him into Cass and see what we can do with this guy. Here is Percival before his little makeover, and here he is after his little makeover. So I gave him back his old hair, but otherwise he's mostly unchanged. But I think he looks a lot like he did when he was a kid, and he's just super cute. He's got a lot of his mom in him here for comparison. All right, so that's it for our little Percival Townsend with his 12 baby tries. Okay, so Percival is now ready to start actually learning blacksmithing because he couldn't actually do it as a child. We're just gonna have to pretend that he learned everything he knows from his dad, William, over there. Now, the other reason I'm here is a little bit of a bummer. You guys might remember that our lovely, push-up time. Our lovely Stephanie here previously rolled to pass away, and today is the day. However, something that I don't think I've mentioned yet is that William also failed his birthday roll and happened to roll to die on the same day that Stephanie dies. So Percival becomes a teen and immediately becomes an orphan. As much as it breaks my heart, I'm not going to be pleading for them because they don't have any baby tries left. And with the plague coming, there's a fair chance they're going to die soon anyway. So I just feel like I might as well rip the band-aid off now. But I mean, Stephanie is the first talk about deceased partner. He was almost your dad, but then I marry this much younger guy who somehow is going to die at the same time as her. Oh, William, you're so cute. You're too cute to die. Woohoo here. No. Look at Percival. Isn't he just the cutest? You better survive the plague, my dude, because you've got 12 baby tries. You're the one who's going to keep Stephanie's legacy going, okay? I mean, of course she has her daughters, but I mean, he's the one who's going to be continuing the whole blacksmith line, since one of them are fishers and the other one has become a farmer. Okay, let's do it. I hate it, but we're gonna do it. I'm actually gonna do death by embarrassment for Stephanie because she once died of that. And so now her final death will be embarrassment, like the death that almost took her years ago. Oh man. Oh, Percival, I'm so sorry. This sort of feels like the beginning of the end for the Barrow family. Stephanie, the first child. in our dynasty. And then we've got William, who was her happy ever after not marrying for love the first time. And poor Percival, little miracle baby. She was out of baby tries, but I left it anyways. Well, it is what it is. It's the realities of this challenge. And with the plague coming, you two have been spared greater grief because I'm not hopeful Stephanie's line is going to continue on for much longer. Look at the water just falling off of him. Is he sweating or is he crying? Bye, Stephanie. And oh, we've got a birth. Morgan? Who's Morgan? I feel like we often get birthed during someone's death. Or is that just me? Wait. Oh, Kaylin's wife. Kaylin's wife was pregnant? Surprise! Oh, that's fun. I had no idea. Kaylin gets a surprise baby at 40 years old, just before he dies. No, he's still got 5 years to go. Okay, hang on. Let's bring back the dice roller. Okay, so rolling for Morgan Hale. Now known as, ooh, I'm cutting it close. Rolling for surprise baby. Baby makes it. Does she survive infancy? She does. Kaylin has an extra girl. Another win for girl dad Kaylin. Let's find her a fun name. So her mom is Morgan. We could go for something like Morgana, although I don't really want to jinx it. How about Maud? I don't think we have a Maud, so that should be fine. Maud Barrow. Twins! They're the ones who should have been called Rose and Mary. Should I go change it now? I think I will. Maud and, I don't know, Merida for now. Twins again! Kaylin already has twins. And they're all girls. Okay, rolling for Mama Morgan again. She cuts it close again. Rolling for second baby girl. Baby girl makes it. Rolling for infancy. I think that's a bad one. Yeah, that's a bad one. Okay, so twin number 2, Merida, will not survive. Okay, could this be triplet girls? That would have been hilarious. Morgan had to... What? I really was not expecting that. So 2 Sims out of the line. 2 Sims back in. Although Merida didn't make it. But I decided I would start putting the babies on the... no, he's got to go to the bathroom. He can't watch his parents die. He really needs to go to the loo. But yeah, I started adding children, or rather leaving children on the family tree, just for completion's sake and to have an idea of the actual history of the family. I received that as a comment that somebody would have liked to see the children even if they're deceased, but I'm not going to go back and add the ones who previously died, but going forward I'm gonna leave them instead of removing them. Oh, Brayden is here and he said he just lost his big sister who took care of him when he was a kid. Heartbreaking. Here, Percival, you can not mock your uncle's sadness. Friendly introduction. He doesn't even know his uncle Brayden. Yeah, leave Grim alone. Go and see Brayden instead. Brayden just walked over, started crying in front of the house. Sunchild charm. They better watch out. I am a charmer and I love to socialize. I mean, look at that face. I think he's going to break a few hearts along the way. He's still a bit young, and I mean, he's just 13, right? So it has to be Brayden's mentee. He is just 13, so now how is he going to run a blacksmith shop all on his own? We've got a few options. We could have one of his sisters move in with him. Maybe they could help with the funeral arrangements and then just help him take care of the house and get settled now that their parents have died, and then eventually she'll move back out or something. One of his older sisters probably studied blacksmithing anyway, so they could help out with the shop while he, you know, gets his bearings and they sort of mourn together. So we could have Nicolette or Tara come and help him out. I feel like Nicolette would probably be the one. Oh, Allison is here too. She's come to offer her condolences. Man, I wanted to have a family reunion before more of the siblings died, but then I forgot. And now Stephanie's gone. There. They'll console each other. Aww. Aunt Allison. She's here to make sure he's all right now that he's all alone. All right, well, it's a bit of a sad note to leave this guy, but hopefully he survives the plague and he can continue being our little local blacksmith here. I'm going to move on to our main household because we do have a little birthday to do there. Oh wait, look, Romarin is here too. That's cute. Do Sims always do that? Family members coming over to offer their condolences? He also doesn't know his cousin Romarin. Oh, great hug. Okay, so I'm going to be leaving Percival here and we're moving on to our main household. Here we are at our main household. Would you just look at that view? So pretty. So the first reason I wanted to come to our main household is because it is the birthday of our Lord Aldred de Winter, who is now up for his child roll. To survive, he needs to avoid a 9 and a 19. He's fine. I'm really rooting for this little guy. And his previous trait was independent. He is now a bookworm, shy, and a horse lover. I don't think it makes sense to be a bookworm because I don't think he's going to learn how to read unless at some point he's needed to continue August's line. But for now, it doesn't quite make sense. I will keep shy and horse lover though. That's super cute. They don't have any horses, but maybe someday August could maybe hire him on to take care of his horses or something as an excuse to have him nearby. That's something that could work. And oh dear. Well, okay, we're gonna have to work on him a little when I get a chance a little later. The other sim that we have to age up though is Rose. She already did her birthday roll and we know that she survives, but I do want to see her as an infant to see what she looks like. Is she gonna look like her mom or her dad? Care to attend the moon revelry with me? Last time we did that, the game crashed, so we will not. Interesting that Uncle Fred is the one inviting him though. You okay there, Romarin? You want to talk about it? And Rose is Wiggly. Ew, baby Rose with the red hair, well, auburn hair, and those freckles that every single child seems to age up with. She's so cute. So a thing that was mentioned in the comments is that perhaps the reason the ring didn't work is because it needs to be charged when they conceive. But I did ensure that it was charged when they conceived the first place. I had just charged it, but just to be sure, I'm gonna go ahead and charge it again before I have them have another little woohoo. And then we'll see if it... midlife crisis alert. Fatima has hit the breaking point in life. She feels like her life hasn't been very successful. Okay, check the aspiration panel. Oh, desire for success. She wants to go to work. Well, that's already not gonna happen. She wants to brag 15 times. Win a competition or game or eat a gourmet meal. Okay, maybe we can come up with a gourmet, a medieval gourmet meal. So Fatima isn't feeling great. She's mourning from losing a best friend who was Stephanie. She's got difficult feelings about her children. She is in a midlife crisis. Her network keeps crashing, but I'm not really sure why. So she's not feeling great in general. I think she's sort of been confronted to her own mortality when Brayden almost passed away. And I think she's a little bit nervous for the future, which, I mean, in 2 years, you're going to be proven right, Fatima. You're right to be worried. Interestingly, Fatima has this desire to mend her family relationships. It says some of my family relationships haven't gone so well over time. Maybe it's time for me to bury the hatchet. I wonder who she means. Khalil, maybe? I mean, she's got a lot of people in this panel. Some people she just doesn't really know all that well, but she doesn't have any negative relationship. Oh, Zane. Oh. I wonder what their life would have been like if Fatima and Zane had been together. The two unluckiest Sims together. What could go wrong? Okay, so I had Fatima eat some very historically accurate pasta primavera. And she now wants to start a new freelance job. Well, we could say that Romarin's attempt to open a little meadery over here might satisfy that need. It's getting pretty late. I'm gonna start sending everybody to bed, and then in the morning, I believe the ring is going to be fully charged. We're gonna have Romarin and Therese have their little woohoo, their daily woohoo that they're allowed. And then I'm going to be moving on to Tiffany's house a bit later because Tiffany has now opened her very own inn. And oh, what's up? Here, let's have Romarin come and tell a bedtime story to little baby Rose. Oh, it's too wholesome. I just can't. Especially with the little baby bottle in the back there. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Pierce is the one currently taking care of all of the animals, as his mother once did. Oh no. Baby Adelina. We don't have enough toddler beds for everyone. Why is there a question mark after each interaction? It's an interesting new bug. Oh, who's crying? Wait, what? Wait, no, not in front of the kids, no! Okay, well, really, Fatima and Brayden. I mean, they're adults now, so there shouldn't be a pregnancy, but can you just imagine their luck? After so many years of trying, now they start having children when they're past 40 years old. And we've already got a house full of children. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 kids here for 4 adults. Okay? They're outnumbered. If anybody here should have another child, it's Romarin, okay? Not Brayden. Brayden has had enough, okay? His line is secure, as far as we know. Oh, I think the reason I'm getting question marks is because she's feeling dazed from being oblivious. Okay, so her ring is now charged. I'm gonna get her to put it back on, and I'm gonna send her for a little woohoo with Romarin before they go to bed, and I am going to see you all in the morning. Okay, so we are now early the next morning, and everybody's getting a bite to eat. And Therese, I'm not sure you should be dressed that way in front of your father-in-law. Just saying. I think I'm gonna have these guys work on the farm a little bit because, as usual, it is filthy out here. I think we might need to hire a ranch hand because this farm is not being taken care of. Everybody, all of the animals are miserable. The bees are miserable. I'm sending Romarin out here to try and get some honey to make some meat, and it's yeah. They're just always enraged. I don't even know what to do with these guys anymore. That was him trying to bond with them. Oh, so apparently interacting with the bees has increased his entomology skill, and now he can raise an unknown caterpillar in the flutterarium. Okay, I don't think he's that interested in raising moths, but okay, that's cute. Hey, Quinton is calling. He says, Brayden, I need to challenge myself. A new job might be the solution. What do you think? Well, Brayden would definitely say, yeah, you should try a new career, but I'm not going to do it because I don't want him to end up being like an astronaut or something. However, he is going to start a new business venture, and we're going to go see that in just a moment. I'm just having Romarin work a little bit on his mead business while the rest of the family is tending to the farm. Okay, so I ended up doing a club gathering to try and get a few Sims to come help out on the farm. And some of the Sims that I invited are our cousins from Gabriella's line and Kaylin's line, so I had to give them a little makeover. So here's a little preview. This is Florian that we all thought was pretty cute. This is him before his makeover, and this is him after his makeover. I really didn't need to do much because, I mean, he was just naturally good looking, but I did change his hair to something similar without the ends dyed, and so this is our Florian. I also added Kaylin's twins, Layla and Lita, to the club, so this here is Lita before her makeover. This is her after her little makeover. And this here is her sister, Layla, before her makeover. This is Layla after her makeover. So here's our little group of cousins who are all here to help out. So of course we've got our twins here. Lita, if I remember correctly, is the cold-blooded one, and then Layla is the slightly nicer one. And then they've got their older sister back here, who is Lorna. we've got Allison's son, Nicholas, and we've got Rosemary's daughter, Marion, who are all here to help out with the farm and try and prevent our animals from running away. Oh man, look at these guys. Oh! Well, at least he tried. Thanks, Florian. I like that Brayden is gone swinging while everybody else takes care of his farm. It's, perfectly Brayden. Okay, so while our family members and neighbors are taking care of our farm, Romarin is going to work a little bit on his mead business because we do need to get more funds if we want to someday pay back Fatima's family for fronting the money for this lot. And then the other thing is, we are going to have the tallage to pay at the end of the decade, and so we've only got 4 years to go for that. And then if everybody dies in the Black Plague, what? Why? But yeah, so if we've got a bunch of death during the Black Plague, we might not have enough Sims to make enough money for the tallage anymore, so we're gonna have to work on that. Also, if Brayden dies in the plague, then Romarin is going to have to split the money with his siblings, which means he's gonna have even less money to pay the tallage. Therese, I don't know if I would be dropping the kids next to these bees. They're not very friendly today. All right, so I'm gonna leave our main family here for now, and I'm gonna move on to Tiffany's new inn. Here we are at the Raven's Nest. This is Tiffany's small inn out in the woods between Henford and Ravenwood. She's running this place with her brothers. So we've got the oblivious and slightly beige Dale here, who really belongs in a cozier save file with his cross-stitching that he was doing in the other episode. But yeah, he's stuck with us here. And then we've also got her other brother, Lamont, the cruel and pompous herbalist. And he's already got an attractiveness alert to Susanna. Okay, so they recently opened for business. And if you're wondering how all of this was financed, I'm sure Papa Noah contributed, but Tiffany has also secured an alternative source of finance, and that happens to be Quentin DeLacy, Brayden's rich best friend, who asked Brayden for some advice, and apparently Brayden's advice has led him to investing in Tiffany's new inn. Although, I think he's invested in other ways as well. If you guys remember the events of the previous episode, Tiffany and Quentin have a little thing going. I guess he's kind of her sugar daddy now. So he helps her finance the inn and regularly stays here as he travels for his own business. And we also have a few other visitors here now. So you might remember Andrio, who was on the way from Tartosa. He unfortunately had to leave his wife behind. I'm sure he's very disappointed about that because she was pregnant and her last pregnancy ended very badly while they were out at sea. And so they figured it would be safer for her to stay behind with their child Maya. And Andrio is back here to try and find work for Susanna and her twin brother Ephraim. So we've got Susanna, who is up here, and Lamont had a attractiveness alert for Susanna, so it could be interesting to have those two get to know each other. And she's here sitting with her brother Ephraim. And then the other visitor that we have here is Ivy. So Ivy is here because she is starting off her career as a bard. And you might remember Ivy's mother, Gabriella, and Tiffany's father, Noah, grew up together and they were very, very good friends. So I guess the children probably grew up seeing each other quite often and they're probably quite close to each other. And so when Tiffany decided to go off on her own and start her own business, I bet Ivy thought, well, I'll just take the leap too. And so she's here to play some music and provide some entertainment at Tiffany's brand new place of business. And yes, they will be selling excellent meat pies. Ivy apparently also is attracted to someone. Oh, great. Ivy is attracted to Quentin. I mean, she is a forbidden lover, so Ivy could go and do a little faux pas, and then we could have a bit of a conflict between the cousins here. Congrats on landing that sweet job. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Romarin called her up. I guess maybe he actually came to the inn to come and see how she was doing and to congratulate her, because they did live together for a while he was studying under Noah. And so Romarin is probably pretty close to Tiffani and her brothers. And Lamont's new skill in romance. How did that happen? Oh, right. I sent him to talk to Susanna and oh. Okay. In front of her brother too? Okay, it's fine. Oh, she's feeling sad too. Can we comfort her? Yeah, let's comfort her a bit. I'm going to send Tiffani to make a meal, and I think we're going to invite a bunch of Sims over, maybe to celebrate the opening of the inn. I feel like Endrio ended up here because he initially went to Noah's place and realized he couldn't really afford it. And so possibly Noah sent him to his daughter's inn instead, which is just opening and probably has cheaper prices. So what I think I'm going to do with Tiffani is I think I'm actually going to have her one pregnancy be with Quentin, and then we'll see if she survives the plague or not. Oh, one thing I just forgot. Okay, so in the comments, it was mentioned that I forgot to do Faden's teen rolls. So I forgot to do the roll to see if he gets married and how many baby tries he gets. So thank you very much, Crazy Amy 41, for letting me know. I completely forgot to do those rolls. So rolling to see if he gets married. He does. Rolling to see how many baby tries he gets. 9. I feel like we've been rolling really well on the baby tries these days. But okay, so Zane's line has a small chance of continuing, because we got to remember, he's only got 2 kids left. He's got Faden that we just revived, and then he's only got Zelda left now that Zita has passed away. Oh, okay. Well, we've got a knight who randomly showed up here. We are in Ravenwood. So Ravenwood is the world that I decided to use for the castle. Oh, we've got a lot of people who are here. They all heard there was free ale for the opening of the inn, so the whole town showed up. But yeah, I've been using Ravenwood as the world where I have the castle out in the distance. I don't think we can see it from here. So basically they're in the outskirts of the main city. And so we may be seeing some noblemen pass by, and it seems like we've already got a knight who came here, and this is not foreboding at all. Right in front of our inn. Interesting. And oh, look at this girl. She's one of the cutest Sims I have in my save file. Just look at her with her little flower. Hang on, we have to get someone to come talk to her. So Dale can't get married. All right, where's my boy Lamont? Here's Lamont. Okay, so Lamont rolled to get married, and he rolled 2 baby tries. So my challenge with this household here is going to get Tiffani and Lamont to use up their baby tries before they get arrested for cooking people to meat pies. Oh, Quentin is now attracted to Susanna. Okay, Quentin, you're a bit of a troublemaker, aren't you? Okay, let me get Quentin and Tiffani up here. Excuse me? Helena? What even? Why? Why them? We have other Sims who've flirted to get. Why? Helena? Isn't she Basil's soulmate? Where even are they? Helena seems to be exploring her options a little bit. Maybe she's seen that Khalil is definitely going to be taking over the shop now, and so she might be pregnant. Maybe she's looking for a partner and doing it in a peculiar way. I don't know, man. And why Dale, of all people? She went and chose the most boring Sim in the whole town. He doesn't even have any baby tries. What am I supposed to do with that? Although Helena's been woohooing with quite a few people recently. I'm not sure where we're gonna have to check who the father is if she ever ends up being pregnant. Okay, so Lamont, where are you? Why is everybody standing outside? Oh, hey, Noah. Aw, Percival is here, even after losing his parents. Okay, so we've got a bunch of our family members. Oh, Basil, poor you. Your soulmate just left with another, my man. And oh, we've got hearts around here. All right, okay, so I'm gonna have Lamont come and meet this young lady over here. Yana! So while Andreo's over here partying, Yana gave birth to a baby boy. Let's bring the dice back. So rolling for Yana first. She needs to avoid a 1. Oh, Yana dies. Yana dies in childbirth. Well, Andreo's gone? That's tragic. Okay, rolling for the baby. The baby makes it. And it survives infancy. Oh, she died giving him a little baby boy. Oh, that's sad. Should I plead for her? I feel like I should because he does have baby tries left, but now that he left the country, he might be over here. Like, he might end up finding another lady while he's here, you know? So maybe we could let Yana go? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I kind of do want to plead for her because I kind of like her. I mean, she's our only mermaid sim, and I like how kind of love crazy she is for Endrio. And I want her to come and get him in Windenburg if she survives the plague, because I don't think he's going to make it back to Tartosa before the plague, but we'll see. Maybe he'll get in trouble in Windenburg and just decide that he was better off in Tartosa after all. Okay, I looked up some names and we're gonna go for Koa, which means joy or happiness. Okay, and it was a single. No twins for Yana and Endrio. Let me go and write that down. Oh, hello Endrio. Yana here. I just wanted to let you know that I just had Koa, a beautiful baby boy. I don't know, she might have sent word to him somehow. Or maybe Lucia is going to be the one sending word to him, and maybe Yana survives but gets sick and she only passes away once Endrio gets there. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. That's so sad. Lorna just became good friends with Tiffani. That's cute. The cousins becoming friends. I do wish they would go inside though. Okay, Dale. I hope you're happy with yourself. He sure looks like he is. I sent Tiffani and Quentin for a little woohoo. They seem to be celebrating. Most of the patrons have gone already, and we've just got everybody who's chilling outside here in the street for some reason. Oh, I see Marion and Percival who are here right now together. Maybe we could introduce these two. Although they might be too close in the family tree to be able... Yeah, I don't think they can... Yeah, they're too close together. He would probably have to meet Susanna, who's currently talking to Cruel Lamont. Actually, let's have Percival come in and talk to them. I mean, Percival just lost his parents. He's... Oh, instant attraction to Susanna. Okay. He's alone at the blacksmith shop right now, and oh, first thing, flirt. You know what? I'll let him go for it. We'll see what happens. So maybe he could need some extra helping hands around the house. So maybe Endrio might use this as an opportunity to try and get him to hire either Susanna as a housekeeper or Ephraim to work around the forge. Dina just gave birth to a baby boy, so we've got our first Miller baby with Dina. Okay, so we got 2 1s already, so hopefully we won't have another one. Rolling for Dina first. Dina's fine. Rolling for baby boy. Baby boy makes it. Does he survive infancy? He does, and we got another one. Okay. I'm looking up some Italian names, and one of them is Dragon, which would be kind of epic having a kid named Dragon Miller, but I'm not sure they would go for that. Okay, so I found the name Farinata, which might be an Italian nickname for a flour miller. So farine in French is flour, so I don't know. It seems kind of cute. Jeez, okay, we've got another birth. Angela, Dina's sister, just gave birth to a baby boy. So you guys might remember that she's one of the Baker kids, currently married to Marion's brother. So that's Rosemary's other child that she had in her second marriage. Let's see. Okay, rolling for Dina first. Dina's fine. Rolling for baby. Baby's fine. Rolling for infancy. Infancy past 2. Okay. Well, the baby boom continues and so does the luck. I just saw Thorold and I have to use it. Thorold Howe. Okay, no twins. Okay, it's getting pretty late, so I'm gonna send all of these guys home, and these guys are going to start going to bed. I did attempt a pregnancy for Tiffani with Quentin, so we'll see if that worked. I'm not going to do a pregnancy test. We'll let it be a bit of a surprise. And, well, Lamont here does have one prospectful wife who could be Susanna, or we also have Harper, who could be a potential match for him as well. It is the end of the day, so I'm going to be leaving this part here. Our luck with the dice seems to be holding so far, so even though we lost Stephanie and William, I'm super happy Percival succeeded his teen role and he will be continuing Stephanie's legacy. Things are going really smoothly for our main household, and Tiffani finally has her creepy in and a potential baby daddy. In the next episode, we're going to be looking in on Esther's twins, Roland and Clarity, because they are finally going to become teens, and they will be attending a little feast at the castle so that they can meet some potential noble spouses. We'll also be looking in on our jail sims for a few birthdays there as well. Once again, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I will be seeing you all in the next video.